Hey everyone, hope you're well. I've probably been talking about this for about 3 months now, but we've finally got around to converting our cupboard under the stairs into a proper relaxation / sensory room for Ollie. Today, we're going to go through and put the bits up. We've got all the bits together. We're going to paint the room. We're going to lay the mat on the floor, put the cushions in, put some lights on the walls. And I'm hoping, if all goes to plan, it's going to look awesome. It's not the most complex plan in the world. You know, I'm sure there are sensory rooms out there that have so many extra bells and whistles that we could eventually add in. But I'm excited to see what the finished room will look like. Oliver's very excited to be getting his room. I've just got to tidy out the cupboard and then get on from there. I would say everything we've got in there, it'd be sub 150, if not £100 worth of stuff that we're going to put in. The paint, the floor, the cushions. Emily's found some squishes she wants to donate. Yeah, we've just pulled it together from around the house, and I'd like to think it's going to look pretty cool. But, you know, whether things work out in reality, how you've got them in your head, who knows? So, yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your recommendations. And obviously, let me know in the comments if this is useful for you. If I find any other bits we can do around the house or any other ideas in future, then I'll obviously share them. But, yeah, it'd be cool to get something going and sharing with each other. Let me know your thoughts to say, and fingers crossed this goes to plan. So this is where we are before we've started. I've actually removed half the stuff in here. It's quite high up. I've forgotten kind of how sort of long and high it is, but once it's emptied, we're going to paint the walls. And then we've got a floor and some cushions and stuff to go in there to make it relaxing. After much sorting, it's all empty and swept and hoovered and completely ready for Claire to paint it and rearrange it, or Molly to go and have a sniff. I mentioned before, it is extremely dark in here, other than the light around the edges, but we could basically make this as dark as he wants and then have lights around the edges and everything. It's really hard to tell. You can't see here, but there's a wall right in front of me, nearly banged my head. But yeah, we figure if there's some fairy lights going up, it'll be nice and bright. You can probably hear Ben shouting outside the door. The one bit I'm nervous about is the people walking down the stairs above, but that won't be the end of the world, and it won't be more than a few seconds. But yeah, I'm quite excited because it's wide enough, and yeah, I could just lay on the floor and chill out if I wanted to. It's long enough for me too. I wouldn't probably, but Ollie's got a few years of use out of it, unless he's going to be, I don't know, 10 foot tall. He's probably all right. And then he can just cross his legs. I'm getting Emily to test how loud it sounds. It's not too bad. I think she's stomping for effect. And there it is, it's done. I don't think the camera's really coming through the same sort of colour as it looks, but it's a dark, dark blue. It looks lighter on the camera. Oliver's very happy. He was dancing in here before I started filming. So from this angle, that's a bit better. You can see the light, the colour on it a bit more. He loves it. He's very happy. We're going to plug some lights in there, run them up. These marks that are already on the wall from where we had like a hoover in here before. So I think we'll just dip it along and it'll light the room up. We're going to put this floor in, which is quite easy to put in. It's literally just throwing it in. I could do it now. And there it is. The plan is to tighten it down. Either we're weighting it with bits and bobs. We've got some cushions to put in there, or I might put some stickers underneath it so it sticks to the floor, a bit like you do with rugs. But that just means you can jump in there and roll around and you'll be fine. We've just finished putting the lights up. They're basically, if anyone who remembers from my first few vlogs will remember that I had Christmas tree lights in our kitchen all the time. They've now been repurposed to be Oliver's. We got this beanbag in B&Q actually yesterday, which we planned to have it was meant to be sat on at the back, but I found this old pregnancy pillow upstairs while I was redoing Ben's room, and decided that could be good around the edges. There's some cushions at the back there, which you can't really see in the light. And then Emily donated some squishes that she had in her room to give Oliver something to squeeze while he's in there, just kind of play with, help him feel a bit better. I don't know how, oh, they're light up as well, I didn't realise that. I don't know how it's going to look in here with the light off, with the door shut, sorry. So you can just kind of see how lit up it is, but it goes around the edges. Some of the lights don't work, we found after we finished nailing it to the walls. But yeah, he loves it, he's well happy. I don't know what else we're really going to put in here. I don't want it to be too bright so that it defeats the purpose of being in here. But I also don't want to, I don't know, does it need more? What does it need? I figure he's going to lay in here and play on his Switch, which will give him a bit of light. we had a bit earlier where Emily was a bit sad. We got some sad news about a family pet, and Emily lay in here just on the cushions chilling out. She found it quite relaxing being in here. Yeah, we're quite excited to see how it benefits him now. Fingers crossed it does. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions of things we can put on, I think I want to decorate the wall. You can't really see, I'm pointing at it, but it's dark. I think there's stuff we maybe want to put on the walls. Maybe have another light in here that kind of does colourful lights or something. Just, yeah, I'm going to open the door so you can see a bit better again. It's relatively basic, but it didn't cost that much to do. We literally had the room. We had a lot of the stuff lying around anyway, and there we go, job done. Nice and simple. Got blanket, cushions, oh, a dog, come out there you, and yeah, simple stuff. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Cheers.